What's up, everybody? You're here with the Fly Guy. On Black Friday last year, I saw a kayak on sale. So I decided to upgrade and get a bigger kayak for this upcoming season. So right here is the old kayak. So this is the Lifetime Hydros Angler kayak that you've seen in a lot of my videos. I customized it a lot. It's only about 8.5 feet. It's a very small kayak, but I really liked it. It was great for small bodies of water, for creeks, streams, marshes, you name it. But I was just a little bit cramped for gear space. I didn't have any inboard storage, and the kayak crate system that I had on the back was just a little bit too involved trying to get into, because it was literally right up against the back of my seat to the point where it would interfere with how I was sitting. So I made it work, and I caught a lot of fish out of it. And I did some mods to it, and I'll go over these really quick before I get on to my new kayak. But I put on these Scotty inboard fly rod holders. Awesome. You can adjust the angle of them, and you can, put them wherever you want, and they're awesome. And I've got two new ones for my my new kayak, but I had two coming off the back here. So typically what I would do is I'd carry about 3 rods with me at all times, rigged up and ready to go. But the new kayak I got is the Lifetime Tamarack Angler. And as you can see, I haven't even taken the tags off of it yet, it is a little bit bigger boat. It is a 10-footer, so I got 1.5 feet more space, and it's really nice. It's got bungees up front, more up front space, so I'm looking forward to being able to stash stuff up here. It comes already stock with its own inboard rod holder right here towards the front. Which is nice. I might put a net right here or something so I can land fish. And then it's got one inboard hatch here, which is cool, and it has a really nice gasket on it. It really seals up nice, so I'm assuming there's not going to be any issues there. The seat looks to be a lot nicer. This little clip right here keeps that seat locked down. That was one issue that I had with the Lifetime Hydros Angler, the 8.5 footer, is back here. As you can see, that little piece right there used to pop out all the time. Sometimes I'd lose my seat and I'd lose my back while I was trying to row, and that would cause problems. So looking forward to hopefully having a little bit more stability in the seating area and being able to keep my posture while I'm out there on the water and I'm rowing and fighting fish. It does come stock with 2 inboard rod holders in the back. Probably won't use those again. Might put the net right here in this one or this one, just depending on what I want to do. And then it also has another inboard hatch here, which I like. I think that's cool, but only issue I'm going to have is trying to think about how I am going to put my crate system in the back. I'm either going to have to take the bungees off and put the crate way in the back here, or maybe just figure out a way to set it right on top the hatch. Either way, I think I might be able to get away with keeping the crate right here. I just don't know yet. We'll have to see as we get into the customizations. But as you can see here, I've got 2 Scotty flush mounts, and they're a fly rod holder, so I'm going to put those one here and one here. I'm thinking that's going to be the best placement for them. And then all I have to figure out is really where I'm going to put the crate system. On the Hydros, I have an anchor system that I made. It was pretty simple, really worked well for me. But basically I just have 2 pad eyes and 2 swivels here. One on that end at the back of the boat and then another one up front. And then I just have this rope running from the front to the back with a stainless steel ring in the center. So what you do is I would just feed that anchor line up into this anchor line lock system, okay? And I could either lock it in here or here, depending on what I was getting into. Typically I would hook my anchor line up here, and then if I wanted to lock my anchor in position, I would just stick this line in like this, and it's locked in. That anchor's not going to move. So what I would do is when I'm out in the water, I would just grab the line. If I wanted the anchor to be in the back of the boat, I would just slide this line right back here, and the anchor line would now be in the back. And then if I wanted it up front, I'd just pull it up front, and that would move the anchor line up towards the front of the boat. So depending on the wind, I could change the direction. I could change the anchor line and be able to deal with wind and still be able to fish, which is really important when you're fly fishing. So for the 2019 upcoming fly fishing season, which is basically already started for me, I've been out a little bit. I've been sick, substitute teaching, and being busy with schoolwork, so I haven't had much time to get out and fish, but that's going to change. I am going to be going out this week. I just don't know what yet. I think it's going to be Wednesday, so here in a couple days. I'm either going to go for steelhead depending on flows, or potentially largemouth bass or northern pike. Just depends on what the weather and conditions permit. So for this season, the Lifetime Tamarack Angler 10-foot kayak is coming into the rotation, and I'm going to be putting all the good stuff from my old kayak onto this new kayak. The anchor system is going to be put on. The Scotty fly rod holders are coming in. I'm going to have camera mounts. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited for this year. So looking to move some fish with it, get into some creeks, get into some lakes and marshes, and just put a hurting on some fish. So in the comment section below, let me know what you think about the new kayak. And then stay tuned, because I am going to do a full review on the Hydros Angler kayak, along with kind of going in depth about the modifications that I did with it. I mean, I've got probably 3 or 4 years in this kayak fly fishing out of it, so I feel like I could give you a really accurate review on it. Once I get at least 1 season in on the Tamarack, the new kayak, I will also be doing a review on that. And I will also do a review here on the Scotty fly rod holders as well. And hopefully I can show you the install on them as well. Alright, so that's the new kayak. I am really excited to get out and fish this year. I'm kind of behind. I typically have put in quite a few trips by now. Obviously weather dependent, but really looking forward to getting out and putting some river miles in on this kayak. In the comment section below, let me know what you think of the new boat. I'm really looking forward to putting some fish in the boat here, so let me know what you think. In the description below, I will provide links for you so that you can actually go and get that Scotty, those Scotty fly rod mounts. Those are flush mount inboard rod holders. They're great. I will provide a link in the description for those. And I also will provide you links to the 2 kayaks as well, so you can look at the specifications and see just how different these 2 boats are. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more content. And hit the bell so you know when new videos come out. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Take care. We'll catch you next time.